কিন্তু ভাষা তো আমার মাতৃভাষা তো আমি ভুলছি না। Why not? I am not forgetting my mother language. So it is preserved in my brain. And brain, short-term memory and RAM and ROM. There are two terms of memory. But mother language or the first language is preserved in my brain. Researcher linguists, they had been asking that in where and in which way language is preserved in human brain. Okay? So first time they had been thinking that how children learn a language, and second time they had been thinking that how language is preserved in our brain. Everything is preserved in our brain. Okay, if you read, actually the capacity of human brain is much. It cannot be explained how much the capacity of human brain. Among the all species you know, প্রজাতি, আমরা কোন ক্লাসে যেন বলছিলাম যে elephant has a large brain, okay, tiger has a large brain, but human being has a tiny small size brain, but this small size brain has a capacity. And if we can use the capacity of human brain, we can do many things. We cannot do that. Okay? And the computer will have a brain, and human brain is much more expensive and powerful. But we can't use that. There is a movie, you can see that Lucy, there is a movie, early the dolphin can use the 25% of their human brain. And human being, we can use only the 15 or 10% capacity of our human brain. Only 12%. But dolphin can use 25%. That means human brain is so much powerful. Our concern is that how language is preserved in brain, human brain, and what is the function of human brain in case of language. And who had been thinking that? Linguists and the researchers, they had been thinking when they were discussing approach and methods and principle in English language. How language is structured like human brain or memory, and what is the structure of the human brain. So that is the initial stages of approaches and methods. That means researchers, linguists, they had been talking about approaches and methods, and they came up with this question that how does a child learn a language, and what is the function of the brain relating to language learning. Here, English philologist, phonetician and grammarian Henry Sweet. Spelling is totally sweet like that, the sweet what we eat, who was specialized in the Germanic language and particularly Old English and Old Norse. Norse means Norwegian language, and published books of phonetics and grammar in English language and the teaching of language, which have been remained influential, and a number of his works continue to be printed and being used as a course text in colleges and universities. So Henry Sweet came up to answer the question. What are the question? How does a child learn a language? And this is Henry Sweet, okay? And he said that actually language learning will be done in terms of children. So he talked about phonetics and grammar. Who? Henry Sweet. Next time we came up with another specialist, that is Otto Jespersen. He is Danish, a Danish linguist. Stephen Mithen described him as one of the greatest language scholar of 19th and 20th century. So after Henry Sweet, we have got another researcher. His name is Otto Jespersen. This man also talked about language teaching. We have got another phonetician. His name is Harold Palmer. L will be silent. Palmer. Pioneer in the field of English language learning and teaching, dedicated himself to oral method. So Henry Sweet talked about phonetics and grammar. Jespersen about the language relating to English language teaching, relating to some other fields. But here, this is the first time. Before this, anybody wouldn't talk about the oral method. This is English linguist Harold Palmer. He talked about the oral method in English language teaching. Okay, and he contributed to the development of the applied linguistics. Applied linguistics, that means we learn language and how we can apply the knowledge of our language. আমরা ভাষা শিখছি, কিন্তু আমরা ভাষা শেখার অ্যাপ্লাইটা কিভাবে করি? একটা হলো লিখে আর একটা হলো বলে। এতদিন পর্যন্ত সেটা শুধু আমরা লিখে প্রকাশ করতাম অ্যাকর্ডিং টু GTM, কিন্তু যখন হ্যারল্ড পেমার come up with his idea of oral method, that is Harold Palmer developed the idea of applied linguistics. What is that? We can present our knowledge of language in our oral communication. So he developed and talked about oral method. Who? Harold Palmer. Okay. So, and this is Harold Palmer. He served in many countries over there. In 1902, he went to Belgium and he started teaching English at Barlisch School. Barlisch is an American linguist. We will be learning about Barlisch next time. In 1903, he established his own school. Who? Harold Palmer, because he initiated oral method. কিভাবে এই মেথডটা অ্যাপ্লাই করা যায় এই জন্য উনি নিজের একটা কি করলেন, স্কুল প্রতিষ্ঠা করেছিলেন। কে? হ্যারল্ড পামার। And in 1950 he started teaching at University College London, UCL, that is a very famous university in London, UCL, University College London. And in 1922 he was invited to the Masa Tato Sewangi Kijori Matsukata and went to Japan. Okay, so Harold Palmer went to Japan, and in Japan he became linguistic advisor to the Japanese Department of Education. And in 1923 he established the Institute for Research in English Teaching. Okay, and that is an institute, and now the Institute for Research in Language Teaching, and became the first director, and he founded the institute's bulletin. So who? Harold Palmer. So before Harold Palmer, anybody would not take about the oral method. So Harold Palmer initiated the oral method, and not only that, he initiated institution and he served many institutions for the development of applied linguistics. So before that we have the theoretical knowledge, but after this linguists observation, Otto Jesperson, Henry Sweet and Harold Palmer, we have got the idea of applied linguistics. That means linguistics started a journey from the upper and the upper perspectives. So we are discussing about the issues relating to approach and methods. So in such a way he got. And in 1935 he was awarded D.Litt by Tokyo Imperial University. In 1936 he returned to England and became consultant for the Longmans Green, another institution. And in 1937 he published thousands word English with A.S. Hornby. Hornby, you know, isn't it? Do you have the Oxford Dictionary with you? Hornby initiated the first advanced learner Oxford Dictionary. One time, yes, I really want to learn English. Try to speak English. Try to communicate English. Even try to dream English. Can it be possible? Yes, it is possible, because if you can think on your target language, necessarily in your dream, you will be dreaming not in a mother language. You will be trying to dream in your target language. এবং মানুষ লেগে গেলে নাকি ইংরেজি কথা বলতে শুরু করে, তো সেরকম আপনি ঘুমের মধ্যে স্বপ্নে লেগে গেলে আপনি, সো সেটা কিভাবে তৈরি করেছিল? A.S. Hornby initiated the English to English dictionary. Before that, we had been the dictionary, that is 80-page dictionary, English to language, Bangla dictionary, English to language. So whenever you will be getting the meaning of target language in the target language, যখন আপনি ইংরেজি ভাষা যখন ইংরেজি ভাষায় বুঝতে পারবেন, তখন আপনি সেই ভাষাটা চিন্তা করতে পারবেন। এবং এই জন্য বলা হচ্ছে যে আপনি সেই ভাষার অ্যাপ্রোচটা যেই ভাষায় শিখবেন না কেন, সেই ভাষায় আপনি সেটাতে অ্যাপ্লাই করার চেষ্টা করবেন, মাতৃভাষা ট্রান্সলেশন করে না, যেটা আমরা GTM এর ক্ষেত্রে জানছিলাম। Okay, so that was the situation developing, and this with A.S. Hornby, Harold Palmer initiated that Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary. And what did that dictionary do? That dictionary initiated the learners to think in the target language. Okay, so he developed. And why Harold Palmer did it? Harold Palmer did it in order to develop applied linguistics. That means we have to apply our language knowledge in case of our oral communication.
Okay. And next time